Hello, welcome to Mornings at the Allotment. What I have here is a load of chili peppers and aubergines mainly, and a couple of ground cherries that I sowed on January 19th, and they are now more than ready to be pricked out and potted on. So what you just saw me do, I bought some organic peat-free potting compost, and I'm currently steaming that in the oven at 60 degrees Celsius for about half an hour to kill off mainly fungus gnat larvae, which we always import with our bought-in potting compost. So I'm not heating it any higher than that though. Many people recommend 100 degrees, and I'm not doing that because then what would be the point of buying compost? I wouldn't only be killing off, at 100 degrees I wouldn't only be killing off the gnat larvae, I'd be killing off everything else as well. So that's why I only chose 60 degrees. Okay, that's going to be in the oven for half an hour, and I'll get back to you once it's cooled off. All right, so the potting compost has cooled back down, and I'm going to start with this little one here. It's a chili Lila Luzi, and this is my single seed for the Single Seed Challenge 2022. So I'm going to start with this one. It already has 2, 4, 5 true leaves, so it's really time to put this on. In this case, I think I can probably take it out like this. Nope. I was hoping I could take it out with the soil, but this little pot isn't ideal. Now, never hold them on the stem when you're pricking out, because if you squeeze the stem, you kill the plant. So you want to hold it on the first set of leaves, ideally. This one, yeah, I waited a bit too long. It has quite a bit of roots already, so it's a bit hard to get out. There we go. I don't know if you can see, the roots are down here, so I'm just going to leave all the soil on there that's still clinging to the roots, and I'm going to pot it a bit deeper than it was. Just going to, and I'm not going to firm it in very hard because, again, I don't want to risk damaging the stem. So I'm just very gently adding some soil to the sides, and the water, when I water it in, will do the rest. And then if I feel the need to add more soil later on, I can do that anytime. Okay, here we go. And since this is the plant for the Single Seed Challenge, it's getting an extra big label. And I just use pencil on plastic. That really works best for me. And I'm going to label it as Single Seed Challenge. Okay. So this one is ready to go on the windowsill. Now after pricking them out, I'm going to leave them all here on the windowsill for another couple of days before I move them to a cooler location. I don't want them to have the double shock of lower temperatures and being transplanted. Okay. I'm just going to get on with the rest and get back to you in a minute. Alright, so these are 3 more Lila Luzi. I'm very happy with that, 4 plants. Now I hope they all survive. These actually, they were in this little container, so they didn't have as much soil, but they did have better drainage. And I'm thinking that might be the reason why they actually have a better root system than the one I planted individually. What I have here though is 6 Thai chili, 3 habaneros, and only 1 cayenne. So I will be re-sowing a couple more habaneros just to make certain I get 4 plants, and I will be re-sowing quite a few of the cayenne. It's a bit late, but they should be fine. So I'm not going to make you watch me do everything. I'm kind of repetitive and boring, but I'll tell you what I plan to do this weekend. I'm going to pot these on. All of these, also the aubergines and the ground cherries. And once this tray is empty, I'm going to re-sow some, what did I say? Some habaneros and some cayenne. And I also need to sow my jalapenos and all my sweet peppers. So that's going to be keeping me busy, I think. And since we finally have some blue sky and sunshine, both today and tomorrow, I'm also definitely going to head to the plot and do a bit of cleanup, I think, there. And maybe prep the bed. I've bought a couple of merely decorative flowers, shrubs. And I want to get that space prepared and figure out what I'm going to be putting where. So yeah, gardening weekend for me. I hope you have the weather to do some gardening as well, or if it's not so nice outside, maybe something like sowing or potting up indoors. Do let me know in the comments what it is you're doing, and join me again next time. Bye for now.